You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou, and look who is here is Kelena Bonnell from New Horizon Academy. We're talking 8 different locations of New Horizon here, right?
Yeah, super excited to expand throughout the metro and also Northwest Iowa. So, Northeast Iowa, sorry. Downtown Des Moines, West Des Moines, Johnston, over in Pella. We have a location in partnership with ITA Group where we're enrolling students from the public as well in the Vista, Jordan Creek Parkway area. Urbandale, and then we have a new location in North Ankeny, Northwest State Street, and as I said, opening in Dubuque very soon.
A lot of exciting things happening there, but this is how you get your kids prepared for the future. And we're going to talk about something that is really affecting everybody's life. And I'm going to reach in my back pocket. We're talking about these things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about screen time.
Yeah,
and
so
kids.
we know, as we discuss all the time, kids learn the most in the first 5 years of life. So their brains are taking in everything, they're learning everything from an educational standpoint, but also from a social emotional aspect. And that's kind of where we see screen time getting in the way of learning. So just some other ideas to offer to kind of get your kids off the screen and doing some more hands-on activity, more social interaction, things like that. So we know that screen time can impact social skills, but it also can disrupt sleep.
Yes.
So, and we obviously, when you're learning, growing, you need a lot of sleep. So we know that can be a factor. Also setting healthy limits. So quality over quantity. So what your child is doing on a screen matters a lot too. So is it interactive? Is it something you can join them in doing? Are they learning something through that activity on the screen?
Got it. And you have a very strict policy at your home too. We just
Yeah. So just getting outside. At my house we have an 8-year-old and a 14-year-old. So very consumed socially, but really just getting outside and that face-to-face interaction is huge, especially when teaching children to have conversation and things like that.
And now, speaking of teaching children how to have conversations, there's a podcast that's out there too.
Yeah.
I want to make sure we mention
Yeah,
that.
so New Horizon has a great podcast. You can find the link on our website, newhorizonacademy.net. You can also scan the QR code, and then you can find links to all of these great recipes that we have today and activities.
Yeah, Parenting Pickup Podcast.
Right? Yeah, the Parenting Pickup Podcast. You, as parents, can go on, check that out. A lot of other great conversation around screen time.
Okay, so obviously you want to limit the screen time unless, of course, it's for learning purposes.
Yeah.
Which is
Unless
great.
it's for learning purposes. In our schools, you won't see screen time. So all of these great activities are taken right from our classrooms as usual.
What are we going to build here too? What's the first hands-on
we're
activity?
making oobleck. So this is really hands-on, super easy. It's just cornstarch and water.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we'll put the water in first.
Okay.
And
Like making gravy.
Yeah, it's about 1 part water and then 1.5 parts cornstarch.
Okay.
And you just use your hands to kind of mix this up.
Okay, do I use my hands to mix it
Yeah,
up? Okay.
go for it.
Okay.
And so what you're seeing, Lou, is it's a solid, but it's also a liquid, depending on how you touch that. You could add food coloring, again, something that you have access to in your house all the time, water, cornstarch.
Yeah, you probably have cornstarch in that yellow plastic container in your cabinet.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah. And then this is
Need
really
more cornstarch. Okay.
This is really fun to play with outside as well. Like I said, you can add food coloring. And then you just have to wash your hands. Super simple to get off when you're done. And sometimes it's a solid, sometimes it's a liquid. So you don't really, it looks different than when you touch it.
Okay, so this gives you something to play with.
Yeah,
and something that's
something
not
to
going
play
to be
with.
toxic or anything.
Yeah,
either,
yeah,
It's
definitely.
just
And
cornstarch.
yeah, just cornstarch and water. And we know that kids learn a lot through hands-on experience, sensory experience.
And it's an Iowa product. It's corn.
Yeah,
You never
yeah.
even thought of
You
that.
can't get better than that. No.
It's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
So you really are being able to change a child's life and get them pointed in the right direction
Yeah.
with this. Now, if people want to get information about how they can get over to New Horizon Academy,
Yeah.
get their kids enrolled?
NewHorizonAcademy.net, all of these great resources. You can connect with the center director to tour with us. You can apply for a career there. All great things happening on our website.
All right, it is great, folks. Thank you so much. Kelena, thank you so much for
thank
being here.
you.
All right, everybody, when we come back, we're going to visit with the latest winner in the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series. Last Saturday night, Logan Schuchart won. He is here in studio next. Why? We're going to be at Knoxville this weekend. We'll talk about it next.